Take our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses.
Edna Kujawski begins the day in prayer. The Word of God gives direction to her day.
Just gives you all kinds of motivation to go forward and do the work of Christ.
Many days of the week, the work of Christ takes Edna to the basement of St. Agatha Catholic Church in Gagetown, where the humming of sewing machines is a familiar sound.
My husband and I were up north in the Diocese, and we were in some little sandwich shop, and there was a table off to the side. He was paying the bill. I'm wandering around looking at things. And on the table, there was a little brochure of a group up there that did little dresses. And I took the brochure and thought, this is interesting, looked into it, got a pattern for the dresses, what they had, and decided, maybe this is something our ladies would be interested in.
The idea was embraced, and the women went to work, sewing hundreds of little dresses for girls in need around the world. For some, perhaps the only new clothes they'll ever wear.
When you see the pictures again, you're doing these dresses over and over and over again, and it's like, okay, it's fun, but... Yeah, right, but still, you see them and the little girls in them, and it's like, got to make more. We have to up the ante a bit. Rather than 100, make 200. Last year we asked Shirley, what should our goal be this year? And I was expecting something like 300. She says, 600 sounds like a good number.
Makes you feel really good. It gives you a peaceful feeling to know that you're doing something that, really is appreciated.
When Edna isn't sewing a dress, she may be found stocking the parish's food pantry. She serves as coordinator and has been instrumental in helping hundreds of families in need, making the pantry what it is today.
Here, Edna's designed it where it's open shopping. People come in. There's a limit on some of the items too, etc., but they actually pick what they want themselves. So that way there's no waste and they're happier. I believe I'm correct in saying that we are the only Catholic food pantry in the Thumb.
On this morning, Edna is in for a bit of a surprise. Her heart and dedication to service has not gone unnoticed by those around her.
And so this year, the Bishop Murphy Award is being given to an individual who has basically shown a tremendous support for the social ministry of the church. And so, 2012, our award winner is Edna.
This is the hardest secret I've ever kept in my life. I was just so happy for Edna because she has done so much for this community, for her parish, and she always gives and gives of herself and never counts the cost. And I'm sure there's a lot she does behind the scene that people do not know of. And she has a wonderful husband that supports everything she does.
Growing up, Edna attended St. Agatha Parish. She left for college and went on to get her master's degree. She understood what it meant to listen for God's call in life.
I was being called to do some missionary work somewhere. 2 other friends of mine, the 3 of us spoke of it, and we all decided this was something we should do. And through a parish in Wayne, Michigan, St. Mary's, we went to Africa, to Ghana, and we taught there for 15 months. We were amongst the first women teachers to come there.
A sense of service is something that has remained with Edna throughout her entire life. In her retirement, she returned to her home parish of St. Agatha, where her impact in the last 12 years would be hard to measure.
Well, the food pantry is the big one. The giving tree at Christmas, they put names on and then it goes out to families that need help. The kids each get packages and so forth. There's the coats for kids. Through the summer, the ladies go garage sailing and buy coats, and then in the fall they make a trip in. Recently, the program that was put on at the Diocese on human trafficking, she brought that program here, and there was about 40 in attendance. A lot of things, yeah.
Edna has a wonderful personality. She does reach out to people. She does not turn anybody away. Anybody that comes to the food pantry, anybody that needs help, she goes the extra mile.
Wonderful. I mean, if the idea hasn't come up or she sees it in a book, we end up doing it. And I think we have a good group that loves to do things.
She's a wonderful person. She's into everything and she gets people to do things. that we wouldn't think of doing on our own. But she's one of the most wonderful people that I've ever met.
With a continuous supply of great ideas and great fabrics, Edna has a way of bringing people together, those in need of food and those in need of company. She has a love in her heart to serve others and has done so her entire life, as a school teacher, as a missionary, and as a volunteer.
I think Jesus set the example for us in all of this, in giving of yourself to serve his people. He's asking us to do things, and wherever our capabilities lie, wherever our gifts are, use those. He's already given it to you, so go forth with that.
You have just seen and heard a few of the many reasons that make Edna Kujawski a most worthy recipient of the Bishop Murphy Award. Her commitment to service has been at the very heart of the way she lives her life. Edna has an ability to inspire those around her to get involved and to discover, as she has, the great joy in serving those in need. Since her mission trip to Africa, while she was still a young teacher, Edna has embraced the calling to be a generous and loving witness to the Christian way of life. When she isn't writing a grant, operating her parish's food pantry, or sewing little dresses, she collects coats, hats, and gloves for children. She coordinates the Walk for Warmth in her community and leads the Baby Bottle Boomerang Project, which supports initiatives that help women choose life. Edna brings together groups to go Christmas caroling, visiting the homebound, and those in skilled care facilities. In addition to all of this, she finds time to serve her parish as a lector, sacristan, and catechist. Edna, on behalf of all the faithful of the Diocese of Saginaw, I thank you for your leadership and service, and I congratulate you on this well-deserved honor. God love you.